Access is no longer denied on the basis of financial merit. Access, dignity, safety, freedom, these permeate through a sacred economy. A sacred economy means the end of exploitation and trafficking. Human trafficking exists because it is profitable. Forced labor exists because it generates money. Remove the money and the engine collapses. In a system without buying and selling human beings, there is nothing to exploit for gain, nothing to traffic, nothing to hoard, and there is no elite class quietly benefiting from harm. Communities are organized to notice, to intervene, to protect. Care replaces coercion. Transparency replaces secrecy. We have countless collective unconscious agreements to which we abide in our daily lives because they create a sense of ease to such degrees that we conveniently disregard the consequences of our actions. We've been lulled through industrial and technological advances that have created lives of convenience, that we now have something akin to collective amnesia, if ever we were even conscious of it at all. In our thought for contemplation today, he says, if it is in our power to prevent something bad from happening without thereby sacrificing anything of comparable moral importance, we ought morally to do it. The reduction of suffering is a moral obligation, whether it is in terms of addressing the housing crisis, environmental crisis, infrastructure and architectural planning systems, manufacturing norms, choosing as a society to eliminate the toxic chemicals entirely, and consciously grasping the infiltration of AI. Or in terms of creating new agreements that eradicate preventable deaths, even when doing so may be a huge inconvenience, even when doing so may prompt the need to utterly shift our lifestyles. I believe it is our moral obligation to at least name these things, then talk about them, even when our complicity makes it challenging, and especially when we are benefiting from systemic systems. If we do talk about them, then hopefully together we can discover and implement lasting solutions and create new agreements that hold all life sacred. What happened next? She said of that time period, my community flooded me with love and support. Women everywhere, some I only knew casually, some I had known for decades, started whispering to me about the domestic abuse in their lives. They had not known about me, and I had not known about them. Denotes why survivors speaking of domestic violence is so taboo, and the reframing that must take place to shift this imbalance. She says, enough of us speaking out will change the question from, if there is abuse, why does she stay? To why does he abuse? For it seems that it is only in crimes against women does the victim get blamed again and again. We must emulate love, and we must unarchive it from our heart and have it shine as a light out to the world.